What's up, you guys? Marty here again with GuitarJamz.com. Still got stuff for you to get down there. To teach you this next part. Here we go. So we got a lot of the same kind of stuff going on, but so we're going to start with the D chord, and we got Here Comes the Sun. And so I'm just going, and if you can kind of just emphasize that B string in there on that D chord. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. So I'm just going. See that middle finger? That's it. So we've got here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Then we're going to go to that same kind of G chord. I think the easiest thing to do so I'm strumming with my middle finger on the 3rd fret, and I'm letting it just mute the A string. It's not barred. And then with my index, just that. 202 with the G chord. To an E7 chord, which is like an E major, which will work as well, but you can take your ring finger off. Gives you a little bluesier sound. So here's what we have so far. Here comes the sun. Then here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say, so it's alright. We're gonna strum a D. Then middle finger comes off. Alright, it's alright, it's alright. Okay, this little voicing right here is what we're gonna do for the next part. Now if you took your middle finger off from a D chord, you could hammer your pinky right here on the 1, 2, 3, 4th fret up. And then pluck the B, then the open high E, like that. See that? Now it is easier, but you have to change your hand position from the chord before. It would be easier to go index finger on the 2nd fret of the G, and middle finger on the 3rd fret of the B, and then you can hammer with your ring finger instead of your pinky and go. So that's right there, and this is right here, and this is open the whole time on that riff. Or from here. But let me just show you what the frets are. We've got hammer from 2 to 4, then the B high E, then the ring finger off, same thing, index off, index back on, and then whatever, if it's your middle finger or your ring finger, we're going to go 3, 2, 0 on the B string, and then index onto the 2nd of the G, because then you're right back into it again. Little darling, it's in the little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. So far we've got here comes the sun, then that. Sun, and I say it's alright. Or first lesson I gave on this song is really what's going on for the singing, but I just emphasize strumming more and trying to target the notes from that melody as I just kind of strum. So I'm like, you know. It's the same thing as the first lesson, really. Here comes the sun. Little darling, it's been a long, long, lonely winter. Little darling, seems like years since it's been here. Just like that very first intro. Okay? Then, the thing I taught you in this lesson, he sings, here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. So, after that time, then it's a quick little turnaround is what you call it. You know, just a D to the A7, but the same parts. Right into, you know, that verse again. So what we need to do is a quick, you know, we've got this normal thing. Then an A. Boo-doo-doo, sun, 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 here we come. So we got to learn that part. And, you know, if you can handle... If you can handle that, this next part, it's kind of along the same lines as that. So from the A7 chord, we're going to do this kind of thing. It sounds like this. So we've got this A7 chord, and we're going to do actually an A note open, then 4 frets up, 1, 2, 3, 4, then to the 2, so we got 0, 4, and then 2 on the D, and I think that's the easiest fingering, ring finger and first finger, but then I'm going to get my ring finger, I'm going to switch to my ring finger on the 3rd fret so I can form this little F chord. See that? So watch. Okay, so from here, these two scoot up a string, and you're gonna pluck. So you don't really need that anymore because we're not hitting it. You can keep it though for ease. Or it could be off, it doesn't matter. Okay, from this one, it's like a G chord, but we're going to just put our middle finger on the 2nd of the A and start the pluck on that string. So far we have... Then ring finger comes down to the 3rd fret for this little G portion, and we're going to hit 6, 5, 4, or the E, A, and D. open D becomes that first note of back to the D chord, and then the A7. So one more time.
Really slow.
All right, that was part 2. It's my phone.